Good afternoon, everyone, and good morning to those of you joining us on the West Coast today. Segal would like to welcome you to today's webinar presentation, Serious Business, Encouraging Healthy Behavior. Now I will turn the call over to Josh Meyer. He's our Senior Communications Consultant within Segal.
Multi-employer funds across the country face the challenge of providing high-quality benefits that participants and employers can afford. Making this difficult balancing act between participant needs and rising costs even harder is participants who only visit the doctor for medical emergencies, draining fund resources and paid time off benefits. Funds are increasingly opting to control the financial and human costs of healthcare by teaching and encouraging participants and their families to seek preventive care. Today we are going to present a case study of one such fund's experience, the Ironworkers Tri-State Welfare Fund. We'll talk about the creation of a participant-driven wellness program, the use of local union culture to encourage involvement, the critical role of communications, the lessons we learned, and where the fund is headed in the future. Our presenters are Dan Awesome. Dan is the Executive Director of the Illinois Valley Contractors Association. Our second presenter is my friend and Segal Communications colleague, Marge Cray. And now I'll turn you over to Dan, who will get our story started.
The Ironworkers Tri-State Welfare Fund currently has about 1,000 active members in 5 locals. We have about half as many, or 500, retired members and surviving spouses. Our participants are about 99% male, with an average age of 42 and 14 years of service. On average, the participants retire at age 60. Our health care benefits are self-funded. We started to really look at health care costs and what we can do about them several years ago when we saw actuarial projections that our fund surplus was going to become a deficit within the next few years. Our break-even hourly contribution rates were increasing at unsustainable rates, which was eating away at our surplus. And not only were we concerned about health cost trends, but we saw that the construction trades were being hit by the economic downturn. That means that less work translates to fewer hours and lower contributions to the fund. So like many organizations, we were looking for ways to cut costs. We didn't want to get into the habit of transferring the burden of cost to our participants by simply lowering benefits and raising deductibles. We knew that eventually this practice would only devalue the benefits. We didn't want to make participants pay any premiums either. We wanted to find a way to lower costs in general, not just for the fund.